Hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Should be able to do both. The problem is I've lost the remote control for my streaming PC. So I'm just going to try and fix that up now. Hello. Probably should not have my phone open there. I'm good. Can everyone hear and see me? This is important. I don't actually know. We're going to have a little bit of testing going on, so feel free to test out some redeems and things. None of my OBS remote. Oh, the lights seem to be working. Good, good. Can we hear the nice, creepy music? Sorry, I'm going through a bunch of debugging stuff here. It was working yesterday, and now, for some reason, it's not. I don't think anything can get through to it, which is just kind of annoying. Which will just make things a little awkward. Hey, we're there. I've got it. And then, huzzah! Yeah, so it should be quite quiet. or we can have it a little higher. And the last thing to fix is I've noticed that this isn't dealing with the exposure very well. So we're just going to fiddle with that slightly. See if we can do anything about it. No, I'll just need to get a better camera for this. So we're using an entirely different PC, and the average time to render frame is sitting nicely at 7 milliseconds or so, which is rather good. We'll have to deal with the slightly meh cam that's on the laptop here. But basically I think we're good. So there is one last bit to do, which is I see the lovely chats. Sorry for the on-stream fixing, but other things have gone wrong other than the ones that I broke in the course of the last couple of nights going, I really don't want the camera. Oh, that's true, thank you. We will fix that. Hey, Cryo!
So it's 4 months of love and ripping things out and putting them back in.
Whoa, I somehow you coming through. Where on earth?
Big Papa.
Where is that coming from?
I'm gonna need to get some more pipe, guys.
I don't know where that's coming from. I apologize.
I have two more ideas, and one of them specifically is gonna need a crap ton of pipes.
Oh, it's coming from the
You were here watching
chat.
us play
right. But I can't
Other
see it
Worlds
because
on Friday.
Oh god, what a!
You might have heard me talking
Hi,
about
Brian.
it. I was gushing over.
How's it going?
I was gushing over one of their rooms.
You've got me just as I'm doing a fucked up Friday, except that it's a Monday. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Apologies for the chaos you have got here. I've just about got things working. Please bear with me, and then we're going to be doing some Lego. We're making a bonsai tree, which looks a bit like that. But I was just getting a new setup done. And it comes to the point where you've got to stop testing and you've got to take the risk. So yeah, the echo. The thing is that is coming through the speakers, and it is not clear why it does that. It should be coming through my normal sound output, but it's not. It comes through there and through on the speakers. So I can hear it, which is great, but it's not wonderful for us. So that's an audio setting here that I need to look at. Here we go. So I'm going to test a thing here. So, does that work? No. Oh, hey Blessing, I'll give you a shout out. Hopefully. I keep on putting an I in your name where it doesn't exist. Yeah, that would probably help, wouldn't it?
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
There.
Oh, doggo!
Thanks.
Neat.
You can get it.
So we're getting there
before we fall
finally.
in love with
I now pop myself down here.
it.
It doesn't work very well with the video though, so we might have to leave the colours down there for the moment. You are very welcome. Anyway, after much ado and a great deal of faffing around, we are ready to go. So last time we made this tree trunk. You can kind of see where it's going to be on there. Apologies for this light. It's all intense, isn't it? Let's see if we can do something about that. This is a very cheap light. No, that's worse, not better. There we go, it's cool kind of light. So that's the trunk. We've got the base here. I've managed not to destroy any of this in the meantime, which is kind of unique for me. We'll put that together. So these are over here. Try gives me a nice big raid, and I utterly fail to be in any way ready. That is utterly typical. One might think, if one were uncharitable, that I looked ahead and was like, "Ah, Graham's in the right state. Time to raid him." But no. So I'm, for Welcome Raiders, I'm Graham, or Grey Area, or Grim, just to confuse things. I'm a variety streamer, and I've just broken out into doing Lego on stream. Otherwise, I play a lot of stuff, quite a lot of survival, quite a lot of sort of strategic management strategy style stuff. Fair bit of first-person shooters when we can get them in. Currently I'm playing Half-Space Shipbreaker, which I'll be doing after this more than likely. Cult of the Lamb. I've just started on Homeworld Cataclysm or Emergence for a little bit of retro flavour. So yeah, let's crack on with this. This is the spudgy separator tool for blocks, which is quite cool. It's also my bookmark. So we've got these bits here, and we need to find them. So we're on bag 2 or 3. Bag 3. I think, no, bag 2. So, which has a lot of bitty bits in it that would be very easy to lose, especially in this dark room. And I occasionally do VR and Beat Saber, and this room is slowly becoming the studio for that. So we need one of these and one of these. This is a bit confusing. Oh, we have one that comes out with 1 dot and one that comes out with 2 dots. This is mildly confusing. So there's a slightly shorter piece, and that is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So it looks like it comes out slightly offset like that. And then we get one of these. Oh, not like that. Like this. Is that right? No. This is rather confusing. I mean, it should be like that. Okay, it is like that. And this bit goes here. And then, ooh, there's a special bit which goes up like that. Little stairway of... So we end up with that. About right. So what's quite difficult with this one is there's a lot of brown. And brown on brown things, so it's quite hard to see what's going on. I shall try. So we have welcome back. Okay, there wasn't anything at all last time, so there are some things I can address while I'm up here, and there's some things I have to be downstairs to do. And that's one of the downstairs things, so I'll make a note of it, and on the break I will mess with that a bit, maybe create a completely different new colour shape. So, oh, this is almost impossible to tell what's going on. I may have to give in and turn on the lights. 1 second. That's a little better, but not much, I'll be honest. They could really have done with showing that in broken apart a bit. Okay, I think I've got it. We'll get this bit here. Nope. This bit is meant to go here. I think. Like that. But this is too large. Unless I've done something wrong. Thank you for the clip. Yeah, I'm going to go and sort that now, I think, because it's clearly more of a problem than I anticipated. Bear with me a second. Yeah, I think people are not a fan. I will need to deal with this. Okay, right. What do we reckon? Top left, maybe, for that? And less opacity. I mean, the other option is simply to change where things are physically. I don't have to go downstairs. We can do that for the moment. Is that better? Yeah, so top left will pop it in just a second. I'm determined to get this bit done, though. I think I have done this entirely wrong. And I'm going to have to do it over again. So let's go and fix this. I'll be right back. Oh, I just got back up here, Cat. Maybe. It is kind of a holdover from the thing. I might narrow it a bit when I get downstairs. For now, let's give this a go. It'll do. Until I get a better camera, it'll do. Right then, we get there. We get there. It takes a while, but we get there. Becky, you're not saying anything because if you do, I'll give you a shout out, aren't you? I might just do it anyway. Now, I think we're gonna have to go back and try this again because this I did it the wrong way round. It's going to be a pain. Right. Let's understand what we did here. This way round. There. This one pointing out to the rear. Definitely. Okay. Then, with this like this, we have that on there. And oh, it looks like I probably did do this right. Okay. So how does this next bit work? What I don't get is how this slopey block here, this one here, is meant to fit on. The slopey block that I have now possibly misplaced. Here we are. There's only one of them. And it's got to fit somewhere. So it should be proud of that one. Is it really like that? Doesn't feel right, that. Oh, it is. It is. It's like this. It's a bit mad, but... No, it doesn't poke over that. It should be pointing away from the big one, right? This feels like it's the wrong block. Did we use the shorter one in the wrong place elsewhere? No, they're the same size. Ha! Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I'm struggling with this one, I'll show you. I took a door off its hinges today, and they were all painted over and grody, and I worked it out all by myself. I can't do bloody Lego. Right, let's start from the beginning. I have done something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have a long piece that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. On this side, that pokes out one stud each side. I mean, we'll probably do this like 6 times, and I'll just go, oh, it's definitely not the bit. And then I'll find out I used a bit earlier. Now, where it's getting weird is that it should be there. And I see how it works now. Okay, if we start with this as our thing. So the problem is that this never has enough space. This is how the space it's meant to have. Because this does not sit like that. It sits like... I'm not doing this very well in the camera. Instead of it being there, so it sits like a step there, it sits here, overhanging. It's only held on by one stud. Then we have a little stairwell here, and we poke these on. Ta-da! And then, so we're that needs to be out. Go. Doing this in reverse, and this is going to end badly for me. So that, have we solved the mystery? We have. That goes there. It feels very fragile. There'll be a reason for this, sure. And we should have 2 of those in here. That should not be in there. We only have 1 of those in there. Never build Lego with me. I will send you mad. Mad. I think that that's meant to go there. It's really hard to see. It's hard to see on camera, but it's just as hard to see from me. There's a tiny piece there that's not at all visible because it's brown on brown. And it goes, take this assembly and just, you know, it just slots onto the back of your tree trunk stroke space jockey chair. That's what I kind of think it kind of, just like that. Feels. Oh, hey. That feels like it's not quite gone on properly. Oh, other bits are falling off. This is what I was afraid of. Emergency, emergency. We're going down. Oh, we saved the day. Maybe let's press down this side first. Ah. Crystal mighty. I feel like I'm defusing a bomb here. Hey! So are we happy with chat arrangements and so on for now? Anything else I can adjust for your viewing pleasure? Comfort and pleasure, I should say. Okay, this is the danger zone. We're getting into the weird bits. So we need 3 of these funky bits. And this is where it could all go wrong. 3 of these tiny, easy to lose bits that are helpfully, at least they're not brown. Now, the possibility of these just pinging off into the recesses of my room, which is already, I might add, a bit of a fucking mess, is worrying. So, we have now done these. Oh, one of them doesn't need this. Thankfully they don't jam in too hard. Okay. So we need one without. So with this facing here, 2 slots there, a little sticky up bit there, yeah. I don't feel accomplished enough to start taking creative license here. And this one goes here. Oh no, we do all 3, so that's step 1, step 2, times 3. Okay, got you. That is looking rather like it could be some kind of Warhammer 40k mutant god thing. So, we're doing another one. We've got that going that way. This one goes on a wiggle that way. Hey LJ! Really enjoyed your stream earlier, though I was taking a door off its hinges while I was watching yours. And Cryo's for that matter. I had both of you on at one point. So I was, at the same time I was chipping away at paint. Years and years of paint have been placed on a door. Look at this! We've got a creepy looking tree. Or a bizarre surgical implement. I mean, it stopped really looking like the space jockey chair from Alien. Oh, now we get to the... It is the first time... There's a little note here. This is the first time these Lego vine elements have appeared in a reddish-brown colour. Right. Is that what it's going to do? It is going to do that. So it's gone... Please, like, just so you can experience my pain, please do that. Here is our brown on brown picture of what you should do with the vine elements. So how are you, LJ? Let's have a shout out for LJ Matthews. Oh, my what?
Tablet is going to be on. Oh, come on, shit. Oh, no, it's working now.
That is a dangerous clip. That made me do the oh shit, my USB stuff is unplugging itself dance. Oh yeah, the echoes on my end. It's something I will figure out eventually. I don't know if that's right, but it's close. Yeah, it's a bit like the clips where someone's just repeatedly shouting, "Hey Google, hey Siri, hey..." I'll stop doing that now. But you get the idea. They both go on there? I'm guessing the answer is yes. But it is a bit of a hey, haha, fucking with you moment from Lego here. Like, you will get no help. We're just going to tell you to do this complicated thing. Yeah, it went on. That looks approximately correct. Like, it can't... It seems to do the thing that it's meant to be doing. Look. That look about right? Close, isn't it? Right. Moving on. Yeah, and I wouldn't worry. I mean, do get one. This thing came from Home Bargains, and it works just fine, as you can see. It's not super great, but this is my extremely improvised camera arm setup here. The cameras. This is actually like a phone holder, and things are clipped onto the phone holding plate. Right, the horny bits. I've been waiting to say that for ages. Here are the horny bits. What the fuck you want me to do with these? Sorry, we did warn. This is a fairly sweary Lego stream, and although the no swearing redeem is on, the timer won't show. Probably, it might actually. I'll probably just ignore it anyway. What? What? Okay. You'd think in all these years they'd have learned some lessons in perspective management, wouldn't you? But no. Right, so let's get this orientated the right way. I think that's what's going on here. Will I do what? I don't know, Khaled. I haven't thought that far ahead, but maybe. Colour puzzles? I mean, you've obviously got an idea in mind. If there's something you want me to do, it's always a good idea to just ask me. Rather than... like, would you like to do one of those things? I suppose that's what you're saying, sorry. Is that right? I think so. Kind of... goes in there. So these... oh, these are to stand it up. Right. So that's... if you send me a link for the thing, the answer is an absolutely certain maybe. Right. I think I've got this front bit completely wrong. Ah, yeah, that's why. I did it the right way around the first time, but I put it on the wrong way around. This feels like I could snap something at any second, though. There's a real sense of danger. What I was thinking after Bonsai is that I will want to do more Lego. So I will probably acquire more Lego and talk to everybody about what sort of Lego I should acquire. Yep, slight angle on the base. You've gone quiet, Khaled. Do you want to pop me a link or show us a link in the chat? That'd be fine. Oh, that's coming off. It's on a bit too securely. Oh, we're gonna have to go with it. Oh, got it right. I didn't get the joke, sorry, and I went, as usual, went off on a bit of a weirdo one about it. Like, this is obviously right, but it's also wrong. See what I mean? Yeah, that looks like it's... That's cool. Right. So on to the really hard bit, I guess. Bag 3. They are very optimistic about my ability to open a bag without ripping it. But let's see. Hey! Right, so bag 3. Ah! Shit! There was meant to be 3 bags in there. Now I've got Lego dots all over my floor. Shit. 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 I would probably consider doing... Oh, God, yes. I know those things. Well, that depends a bit on who you are. As you're probably aware from me mentioning it constantly, I used to run a game shop in Cambridge. And what does Cambridge have apart from failing games shops? It lied. It said 4 bags in here. It had a lot of loose bits and 1 bag. It just lied. Right. Cambridge has students, and it has postgrads, and it has people going off to the... well, it has a lot of students and professors. And mathmos and science nerds, and you get the idea. And occasionally people going off to the Arctic for 6 months, or the Antarctic, I can never remember. Polar Research Station, anyway. And I ran this little game shop, and occasionally I'd have some smart arts come in and go, why don't I stop those kind of puzzles, like the ones that were just all one colour or whatever. I was like, well, you know, all the other ones are too simple, I've run out. I'm like, well, we can special order it for you. And they'd be like, and we're like, yeah, but I want one now. No one ever has them in stock. Because there's only like 6 people in the world who want them, and you're one of them. That's why. But yeah, so I knew people who had made a skill out of doing jigsaw puzzles and so on as a result. And they would order progressively more difficult ones, not just larger ones, but eventually going up to the purist, like, I'm doing a jigsaw puzzle, it will have no picture on it. The output will be an entirely blank colour or something at the end, or completely abstract, because they've run out of challenge doing the other ones. Hardcore intellectual pursuits. Also, sometimes a bit too much time on their hands, mate. Then I'm a person who streams on Twitch. So right, we have mixed up our counters, and this is where things are going to get. All right, one's on the floor already. Too late. It told me to do it now, and I am going to slavishly follow the instructions. That way I can blame the instructions if it all goes wrong. It's good advice, Khaled. I am not criticising your advice whatsoever. But I have a plan if it does become too difficult. Right, but we're now in the danger zone. We have reached the level of inherent risk in this exercise, which is if I do not take care to put this somewhere safe every day from now on, we're gonna have Lego studs fucking everywhere. But so it is done, so be it. Right, it is the decision time. I hope you're paying attention because there will be a poll. You will have 5 minutes to vote while I go and get a cup of tea. I shall be right back. Hello! I somehow managed to leave studio mode on. Whoops. See that? Oh, that works. That's a very useful client. I will probably use it over the various Android things that I've been using before. So, for anyone who was not familiar with the green-purple reference, there is a YouTube link there. Might even be able to quickly show it. Hang on. Let's see if this works.
Purple. Green.
Yes, but who gets to wear the purple sash and who gets to wear the green sash? I mean, is it based on income or caste or rank or...
We put green and purple in great barrel, equal to numbers of Drazi. Then we reach in, we take. Where there was one Drazi people, now there are two. The two fight
It's quite enough
until
of
there
that.
are one.
Anyway. Purple it is. I wasn't that surprised, I'll be honest. Right. So. 53. Oh, I've pulled this loose. Right. So. The purple ones are interesting because they didn't have sleeve models in Cherison. It's the more complicated one. Thank you, guys. It's bag 5. Which is a not insubstantial bag. Crackly noises. Okay, this might take a while. Right, let's leave those there for the moment. So, here we go. What are these? What are these little brown knobbly bits? They're frogs. So the guy basically went along the bins looking for what's going to be cherry blossoms and picked out a frog. And it worked. It's very hard to see them here. See if I can get that to focus. I will post something maybe with them. Or we'll take some close-up photos. So, what do we need now? We need one of these. One of these. And we put these together. Get 2 of these. Like that. This. Not like that. Maybe like this. This feels delicate and worrisome. So, that one pointing that way. And that one pointing this way. Those frogs are going to be... I'm not sure you really want to do it this way round. I think you might want to put the gripper on after you've done these. I'll be honest. That's the way around. There we go. And then more of them. Well, hooray. Alright, they attach together like that. That's quite nice. Oh boy. I'm going to need more trays. You need a box. Need something quickly. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look, frogs. Frogs. Sorry, it doesn't do autofocus because I turned that off because it gets a bit confused with all the reflections. Frogs. Look, frogs. Right, we are going to need something for the frogs to sit in that's reasonably high walled. It doesn't take up a huge deal of space. That do. Do. And the little flowers. This is probably some fairly advanced Lego, I think. And the things that frighten me most are not the frogs, but these tiny, tiny fucking flowers, which are mixed in with other bits. Don't quite understand the logic there. Let's see. Ah! Right. So, first of all, frogs. One froggy here. I can see why they say they're almost purple. They're not really purple, but they're pink. You gotta love doing this, because otherwise you just wouldn't, would you? How many times we're going to do this? Could well be. Aha! This is what's happening. Right, they had to choose something, didn't they? So there's like, we could be rebellious and perhaps put a frog or a flower on a stud where it's not indicated in the instruction. Oh god, this is... So 8 little froggies. Well, the thing is, apparently the bonsai was originally in China, which is something I learnt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little froggies. Now we do some flowers. Where I find out that I put in things upside down. No, it seems to be working. So the flowers can only go in the bigger the mounting holes by the looks of things here, or at least it's a way of distinguishing where they should go. It's frog time! What if the poll had come out green? There'd have been no frogs. Just saying. Only 2 people voted in that poll. I went to all the effort of creating it. Right. Now some busy music, isn't it? That one does not want to stay on. Oh, my back's killing me already. I stood up all day. Oh, so I lie. I kept on nipping outside to sit down because I'm old. So LJ, yeah, I saw. Went to see Covenant last night, and they were supported by, get this, Goteki and Inertia, who I bought a t-shirt from because I have not seen Inertia in nearly 20 years. In fact, I would have started watching, being aware of Inertia about the same time I was talking to Cryocatalyst. Have I done a wrong? No, I've done a right. That's fine. 4 flowers, 2 extra frogs. Do that twice. Put them on the tree. Got 1. Put that there. Do that again. Gotta tell you, not my top tier moment of building this tree. This moment, out you come, in you go. Right. So large base stud down. It turns out that gives a little bit of purchase, so that's kind of good once you've figured out how you pull the fuckers together. Sit on top of each other like that. Make sure they're connected, and they go like this, and they're angled like that. Right, Dr. Rahaminator, thank you. Batkiller, if you're there, can you do a shout out for the Dr. Rahaminator? While I'm trying to regain control of this chair and the lights, which are falling off. I really need to get some more command strips for these. Oh, we'll wait for Techie Rob's.
That was hilarious.
Oh,
I love that. That was great. Okay.
Oi, thank you. You may have escaped a shout out by conflicting. What the hell? You got double shouted out. Right. You want to explain this one, Dr. Rahaminator? Before we get a Techie Rob. Gonna give it a minute. You're not escaping though, Rick. Becky Rob. Oh, shit. Okay. Small emergency with the physical setup here. I really should have fixed this today. Oh, you might think you're escaping. But you'll be here in our minds. Bat Killer, would you give Techie Rob his due? While I sort this shit out. You need a 0 in that one. That's better. Right, that might hold together for at least another 4 minutes. Oh dear. That's all right, PK. I was going to make some unkind joke about Magic the Gathering. Well, that'll have to do for now. It seems to be stuck, doesn't it? I know. As I say, it was unkind. Or rather, I don't know. There's an edit scene. Oh no, it's just renaming them. That's good. So I'm using some weird web browser based Anyway. Just wondering if this will work. It does help if I can spell, though. Well, that's the one that got stuck in the butter, then. Quite enough of that. That's a nice little feature that TechLink stuck in there. LJ Matthews, have I shouted you out? I feel like... Oh yes, we did, because it was the amusing everyone scrambled to see if their up a disconnected one. How did Raymond go, Techie Rob? I have to confess that I was mostly looking at you on my mobile in between doing many other things today. But it was pleasing to see you as ever. I give up with this light thing. It's having more hassle than it's worth. It's just fallen off and collapsed on my legs. The only problem is leaving it there is more convenient than doing something about it. I remember how tough it was because it was one of the ones that made the console hire place make a shitload of money out of me when we got it on the PlayStation a long time back, and I imagine playing it with the Jaguar controller is a limited amount of fun. This is my life at the moment, is attempting to do two-person jobs with one person, often standing in very strange poses suppose, to maintain the tension on something, or... Come on. Just for me. Just for your old buddy Graham. Don't be an absolute arse this time. Alright, that'll have to do. So yeah, I think it was also the game that made the place start hiring out memory cards, which you could hire out on like a monthly basis, and you could keep even if you hadn't got a console hired out. Oh, he does have a talent for weird and hard games. On the next tea break, I'm getting some stuff to clip these in a bit more permanently, if more jury rig the... I swear I've got some clothes pegs somewhere, or I will just chuck it somewhere. So it looks like we're doing frogs for a while, guys. I'm sure I'll speed up in a bit. Can anyone spot what I messed up here? I don't think you're intended for easy games, Rob. I think you're intended for games that are there to make you wish for a kazoo regime. Right, you know that thing where everything's kind of fine and one thing slightly goes off and now everything is wildly uncomfortable and slightly weird? I'm experiencing that at the moment. So we will probably have a short break for me to sort out the physical failures of my setup today. Reasonably soon. But let's get these on the tree first. That was my aim here. You are meant to be pointed that way. I mean, even I would have been able to inform you that Rayman, though charming enough that my mum decided that she'd quite like a go, is not easy. A bit like Abe's Odyssey and the various Abe's games look like, wow, and then you realise quite how astonishingly difficult they've been created to be. I shall dream of frogs tonight. Oh, Bacula, are you desirous of some disco tomorrow night? Cool. Right. Okay, so I was looking at... Oh, I've lost a frog. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have not lost a frog. And I foolishly flipped over the page and looked at what it's expecting me to do next. And Jeebus. Right, now nonchalantly place these somewhere. Let's get this angled right. It's not making it super clear where these are mounted. I'm going to assume on these. It can't be anywhere else, in fact. It won't fit anywhere else. What do we think? Looking about right, isn't it? Ah. Oh, this looks... Yeah. Yeah, this is hard mode now. Right. Let's adjust my posture. Right. That's given up the ghost. Yeah, there is one brown one right here. Hang on. I will show you. You did not notice this earlier, but I called it a knobbly bit. There. One gnarly brown frog. Thank you, Archivist. Right. My mission, should I choose to accept it, which I feel very much like I haven't got a choice. One of these. Two of these. Excuse me. In the end, it was not the the grass nor the pink frogs, but one of these round pieces that has escaped. I feel like it's something we might have a spare of, but I know what it is. I'm keeping an eye out for it. So now that's together. Those bits are done. There's probably time we have another cup of tea and find a bit and put the put something a bit more permanent in place for the lights. But I shall be right back. Ah, yes. Sorry, I muted that for reasons. Thank you for the heads up. That's wrong. Come off nicely. This goes that way round. And this one. And then another one of these. Like that. No, not one of those. One of these. So these. And one of these. Good Lord. Little assembly we've made. Okay. Some sort of weird engine. Oh, dear God. So this is 20 go to 10, isn't it? With 101 frogs. This is the greatest number of frogs used in any single Lego set. Hang on a second. I know why this is a problem. My back. There we go. Much more workable height now. So we have to make 2 of these. No, we have to make how many of these? 3. So let's do that. Let's make all of these in one go. So 1, 2. While the memory is still fresh. So to say I'm a little happy that music is now over. Got a little atonal sort of thing a younger me would have adored. What is this? Beach zombie music. What is this? It's actually quite cool. This is called Car Chasing Virginia by the White Bones. Got a nice noodly feel to it. Oh, I got the camera more centered by dint of getting a plank of wood and attaching the clamp to it. All of this could be solved by me just buying a proper gooseneck stand for it. But because the monarch is dead, or The old monarch is dead. Nowhere's open for me to buy one from today, so that didn't happen. And I may just end up using this because it's quite cool. Where am I? Right. All of this goes there. Right. Needs to go on properly. That needs to go there. Sometimes Lego feels distinctly non-Euclidean. Just saying. Right, so we're making the assemblies to hold our legions of frogs. Frogs upon frogs upon frogs. So I've got to give credit where credit is due. I got the idea for doing Lego assembly streams from this person. Who probably does not need any help from me. But I think that's right. No, I'll have to go and find them. Hang on. The race to mute the tab before starts playing something. We've raided her once, I think. Wish there was a quicker way. I am. Oh, right, yes, because you have to leave letters out of things for reasons. So they do quite a lot of retro gaming, and but I think I joined them at the point that they were doing LA Noire. I think I was playing something else first that I was quite into, and then they played LA Noire, which is a game that is dear to my heart. Don't do both of these at once, Graham.
They can't see. They can't see.
Anyway, at some point, probably prior to that, she had decided to sort of start building Star Wars Lego on stream, and I found that really, really like relaxing to watch. And then realised I've got this box of Lego lying around. Maybe I should do that. So I should. I'll give her a shout out or two, and let her know that I've nicked her idea. Anyway, do go check her out. So if you like Lego assembling, she does that. The difference between using this setup and the one I was using last night is phenomenal, and it's a much older PC or laptop that I'm using here. Although in many ways the setup is identical. So that has been a bit of a revelation. What have I done here? Okay. Go there. I have this horrible feeling. This is the last one we have to do. Now we have run out of music. So let's choose a slightly different. Anyone had some jazz? um, yeah, I'd love to play some of the music I actually am into and so on, but then I'd have to keep on deleting VODs. I'm not doing that. I think we'll go back to Halloween Town. It's appropriate for this. I'm enjoying it, apart from a couple of them. So there we go. Although maybe we've heard that one a lot. Put it on shuffle. Now, let's get this done. Let's get these frogs on the tree. I'm feeling very froggy. Right, we need a... Oh, alert, alert. Folded the book over. Oops. I am indeed missing a bit. It is perhaps a piece we can steal from somewhere else, but I would like to know where it is. So we need one more of these arms here. And it doesn't appear to be in here, or in there, or on the desk, or under my cup. Oh dear! Oh no, 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 no! We have lost a piece. I'm just exploring that possibility now. That does not appear to be the case. These are the bags they came in. Drat. Although in the mess that I operate in, highly possible. I simply can't see it. I understand LEGO are extremely good about replacing your missing pieces, but they're in no hurry to do so. You know, they have a business to run. So waiting several weeks for the critical bit to turn up would be annoying. So there is one in the green pack we can use, but that means opening the green pack, and I don't want to. And of course, the very second we do that, it will show up. The other option is that it is in fact hidden in here somewhere. one moment. We could even entertain the possibility that it did not actually come in the package. That is certainly possible. One of the clamps. Can you see it? I cannot. Admittedly, I have a more cluttered desk than is probably optimal for this exercise. No. Right. I think we're going for the salvage from the other bag. But there is one here which matches. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. What I'm feeling is it's liable to turn up. But if we open bag 4 carefully, we can salvage this, and I can get a spare. Ah! Oh wow, that was quite a significant hand cramp. We can get this out without causing any more pain. There we go. Right. Sorry for the noises if they upset. I'll need to take that. Of course, I will do that later. I will absolutely remember to do that thing. Right, we have salvaged the situation. We now have our 1, 2, 3. Frog holding pieces that will go thus, I believe, onto the tree. We will see. Ah, thus. Right. Okay. For each. Bit of a serious Tim Burton vibe going on here. Nope. Upside down. And this is right. So one pointing in each of the cardinal directions, aligned on these two here meet, so that these and these have to be over the one that's below. Froggy, froggy. I don't know why my laptop decided it was a good moment to go to sleep there, but it did. So, froggies. Starting there. Little froggies staring at you. At this juncture, I would normally come up with a clever idea, like putting all the frogs on first before I put it on the stand or something, and then get incredibly mixed up and annoyed. So you should have 5 per piece, and 4. Yep. Okay, this is a bit of a failure. I think there, like this. I think that's what's meant to be going on. Our first one. frog fiddling. Definitely how it's meant to go. Go back a page. Can't see what's going on here, so we're trying to figure this. The camera rather helps. The doorbell is in the music, yeah. My doorbell does not sound like that. The missing piece I have found, or rather got from the other bag. So that's looking pretty good. Okay, let's put you back there. And go back to our endless frog. Frog making. So, 1, 2, 3. Four. North and south first. Line those up. The left-hand one is always somewhat more positive feeling than the right-hand one. And now it's frog time. Start from here. I've already done this several times. Why am I finding it so hard? I've missed a frog. There are about 3 frogs on the left-hand one. 4 here. I misinterpreted the placing of a frog. There we go. Frogs. That looks pretty good. Oh! Right, all of this is for 1. And now I have to go back and check something. Indeed. So for every one of these I do, I have to repeat it 3 times for each of them. Wow. Mate. I will have a think on the next break if I want to do all of these. I will do at least 1. But then we might save the rest and the... Right. I have... That's south. That's north. Wrong way round. Shit. My back is me for... all the going up and down stairs, staying up, sitting down. But it's all probably good for me. Right, let's get all this stabilised before I go down on my hands and knees again to pick up a tiny piece of plastic. North, south, east, west. Right, where did you go? Oh. you'll forgive me, my phone has blipped at me a few times and I want to check it, so... I should do so. Also, I know when I go to the Be Right Back screen, it's actually just going to have this layered on top of it because of a fix I tried to do. I'm thinking very hard earlier. No, that it does. We don't do that, do we? We don't do that at all. Get up there. Scary frogs. You begin to set up little scenarios in your head. Giving the little stories to how all of these things got to be here, so you've got a narrative that helps you remember where things go. Or at least that's how I do it. Little flowers. Ah. Moment of truth. It's tricky. What do we think so far? I'll get my proper camera out. Capitals intended. At some point. See, when you've got this, there should be north, south. Don't quite go on that way. I think that might just be fitting. You're kind of intended to. Looking rather good, isn't it? Good night, BK. Sorry I missed that earlier. I keep on asking Twitch chat to give me timestamps, which you can, but it keeps on turning them off. Well, I think I've got two options. I can continue with this, which I think maybe I will not. Ow. I want to take a minute to, and feeling a little bit of shipbreaker, but I think I need to do a check first. I'm going to do that now. Nothing's left but me. Alright, and I have an early start tomorrow. Alright. I think the wisest thing to do there is to exercise some self-discipline. And... I do want to do some shipbreak though. Okay, we'll keep it short. So, I'm going to have to be right back now. Tidy all of this up. Change a few things, and I shall be right back after that for half an hour, 45 minutes of shipbreaker. So don't go away, or do, it's up to you. Thank you for being here. I will see you very shortly. Oh, I forgot. If I go to be right back, it's going to still show this. Well, hang on in there. And I'm back. Thank you for waiting. We should all... Hopefully everything is coming through okay. And without further ado... Let's go on with breaking some ships. It won't be super long this. I have got a meeting at 9, I have confirmed, so I want to be awake for at least 20 minutes before that. So I can gulp a coffee. So, looks like everything is coming through by the... guessing by the sound meters. I think we can get going.
Please enjoy the following inspirational message.
I won't.
Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
Nothing new.
Hi, it looks like you're trying to
Any
operate on your ship. Would you like
heat sinks needed? We're getting quite far along with the ship now. Right, check our equipment. Even more stickers. I'm going to start ignoring those. 83. We can max out the utility grapple. Use that more than anything. So, maxed out utility grapple. On we go. We got a lot of ship to break still, so we're going to do that. This doesn't have heat sinks, so... A lot of stuff for the processor there. A lot of stuff for the processor. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm just drifting over here.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
That going to go in nicely? Looks like it is.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Ooh, we got a little unhappy there. Right, we've got a lot clearing up to do.
Caution. No tethers. refill supplies.
Hello, Isa Jake 2174. Is that right? Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. And yeah, it is becoming a firm favourite of mine. I mean, this is a game I will play when I finish the main plot, I think. I will just come back to this over and over.
Thank you for your headers restore. Deposit accepted for processing.
It's just, it hits all the right notes.
Salvage goal reached. Reward assigned.
We got a lot of stripping to do for now. I think we're gonna go up here. Yes! So there's a story mode which steps you through things, and then it does less and less tutorials as you go for plot reasons, which I think is very well done. Be aware that the temptation is to just get going. A friend of mine who has a habit for this sort of behaviour did this. They still enjoyed the game, but they realised they probably needed to do the tutorial. And welcome in. It's really, really good to have you here. So, the story is the tutorial as well. So, I would suggest going on the career mode. It won't leave you stranded. The biggest lurch is when it puts a timer on your missions, which doesn't happen very quickly. But this is also a game about doing things the way that suits you, so it's careful to maintain that freedom.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I think for quite a lot of people that the big challenge will be getting used to zero gravity. So yeah, it is largely up to you if you want to do training or not. But if you do this career mode, it will kind of put you through a training scheme.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I think this whole section will be ready for the furnace in just a moment. Are you looking for hints and tips, or you just want to chill and watch the game? We're very lurk friendly here, so you don't need to say anything if you do not feel like it. Right, don't use these very often, so I'm quite looking forward to this bit.
Applying credit.
Clean break. Look at that. Ah, shit. Right, that's the thing you need to avoid. Always make sure you've got the right tool selected. And generally the cutter's a bad thing to have in your hand at any point where you're not intending to cut something. It's a gun, basically.
Material deposited.
And look for... One of the ways is look for quick ways to... break the ship up so you can throw things into the barge. It's a great concept. The worst thing about it is how it's affecting my... making an already poor sleep pattern worse. And because I want this to be a stream game, whenever I want to play it, I need to be streaming it whenever I want to play it, which is all the time.
Applying credit to account.
Cutter, if you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about 5 minutes to do it. We were out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah. It has a couple of sort of frustration choke points where your equipment isn't quite good enough, so think about what you use most when upgrading it would be a tip I could give you. I don't think spoils the game. So look at how you do things and what will probably... But equally, I know this is totally unhelpful, be aware of the things you're not using because you don't think they're quite good enough yet. So ideally, we want to hold down there. We want this shitty green carpet out. Or we could just cut this wall. Oh. Alright, Xbox suddenly got very notify-y when I didn't ask it to be. That's annoying. Alright. Alright, we'll have to do this next time. We've done pretty well for this, right? So we're just going to pull stuff out while we're here.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Cutter, you got 1 minute left. Time to shift your biscuits.
Gifting my biscuits. These give you absolutely nothing. They're completely pointless, but I get annoyed when it says you destroyed them. Because you put them in the wrong slot. And I think that that is a very, very self-aware thing that they've done. They know people like me are just gonna... No, you're not getting away, Light. Down you go. Neat.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Right, we're going to do one more shift. And then I'm going to call it a night. Alright. Okay. That's the one. I think we could probably do with more distance. Seeing what we're seeing. Okay. So I am going to continue doing this. Probably 2 more shifts in this one. Don't get me a heat sink. No. Is that all processor? It is. Ooh. Oh, if you do that ship a turn, I'm going to be happy with that. Careful where you're drifting in this game. It can turn out pretty... Oh, let's get that hairlock off.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
And now we can do this. Or indeed this.
Tether supplies running low. Caution, out of tethers. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
That was fun.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transfer. Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Credit deposited. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I'm going to see if I can get myself to my number 8 goal here. Shouldn't be too hard.
Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
That's 5 minutes left on the clock, Cutter. 5 minutes remaining.
If we were being super efficient, we'd try and get this done this mission, but we're not.
Credit transferred. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Is that the ECU? Have I forgotten about the ECU? Haha!
Deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Right, we've got 5 minutes to sort this out. Or we could die.
Entering rest mode. Your daily performance feedback will be available shortly in the Links assessment portal.
Could have thought about that one. Alright. And that's what happens when you do.
I'll say one thing. Certainly.
Alright. We're going to call it there. Which is annoying because all that work I did before is gone. But that's fine. I am done for this evening. I'm going to head on over to see I Am Cataclysm, as yeah, she gave me the idea for doing Lego streams all back, and I think she deserves a raid as a result. So do hang on in for that. Don't, it's up to you, but I'd appreciate it if you did. Thank you for watching. It's been a lovely evening. I hope you have a lovely week, and I will probably see some of you tomorrow night for some Disco Elysium. Good night.